After last week's victory at TNS, Sean, you said you wanted the boys to back it up with a win again today. They've done that, haven't they?
They have, yeah. They have. That was a massive shift by everybody. To keep a clean sheet against Cardiff Met is an accomplishment because they've got good attacking players. You know, the big lad through the middle, Sam Snaith, is a handful, and he brings the likes of Adam Roscoe and Elliot Evans and Chris Baker and that into play. But I thought our back five dealt with that tremendously. I thought Ryan Williams was outstanding in front. Noah deserved that goal, to be fair, but his bags and bags of energy. And then the front boys, you know, Kai got the nod today ahead the bench, and I thought he led the line really well. There was one or two substitutions after that, so we swapped the shape about a little bit, but you know, Daz Thomas, Gaz Evans, Jamie Breeze, all massive performances, and it's a great win, and more importantly I think it's a crucial win in the grand scheme of things, because Aber got a good 3 points, a fantastic 3 points at Bala today, and we needed to keep on their tails, and that we have done, and it's a crucial 3 points against a very good side.
Yeah, they are a very good side. We knew we have beaten them away as well, but yeah. You know, that was a tough match, wasn't it?
Absolutely, Paul. And you know, before I sort of go on to them, I'll speak on behalf of Caernarfon Town in sending our best wishes to Will Evans, their number 11. Unfortunately, had to leave the game like on a stretcher. So you know, everyone at Caernarfon Town, we want to send him all the best. But yeah, I mean, going on to the threats they possess, they've got threats all over. You know, like I said, it's a very energetic midfield, very good forward players as well, and to be fair, they flipped the shape here at home against us. You know, they play with a back four with one sitting in front, and then they're just full of energy. So there was various challenges. You know, they're good in the wide areas, they're good up top, you know, with Sam Snaith leading the line, but a good side. You know, they move the ball around really well. You know, very similar to TNS in a way. They look to pop it about, and they look to you know, pull people out of position, but we were very disciplined, and the clean sheet, I think obviously the 3 points were absolutely made up with, but you can see the elation in the boys when you come away from there or from a game in the Welsh Premier League with a clean sheet, and I thought my lads were magnificent from minute one today. Was the early goal important? It was, and not just necessarily for this game. I think early goals in games are important. I seen a little bit last week with you know, just doing a little bit of analysis with the Cardiff Met team when you know, they've gone 2-0 up against Aberystwyth, but I sensed when Aber got back into it 2-1, they maybe just pushed the panic button a little bit, and you know, that's obviously with the greatest respect to Cardiff Met, but they dug in. We needed that second goal, and yeah, it was crucial that we got it. And what a great time to score it, 44th minute I think it was, and yeah, it was a crucial time to get it. At the start of the second half, we were under an absolute storm, and we had to weather it. You know, they threw everything at us, but I looked at the watch at maybe 20-25 minutes, and we were still 2-0 up. We'd had a couple of attacks ourselves, I think, and yeah, you're just eating away at the minutes then, to be fair. But credit to us, we had to stick together, you know, through a sticky period, which we have done. And yeah, it's, you know, like I said, it's a fantastic win in the grand scheme of things. And the rare goal by Gaz Edwards. Gaz Edwards, yeah, wasn't the prettiest, but credit to Gaz, and you know what, credit to Noah as well. You know, Noah, I think with his driving runs, deserved that goal. But yeah, credit to Gaz. We thought that, you know, from set pieces we could be a little bit of a threat, which I thought we were. And yeah, Gaza, I think Scotty will vote within the man of the match. I think it may have been a joint in the crowd as well, but Colossus, it's been good to have him back, and you know, we have a week off now where we can monitor the niggles. You know, Joe's actually played the second half, pulling his groin, to be fair, but I think simply the occasion and simply the adrenaline has got him through it. Ryan Williams was maybe hobbling like a little bit. Breezy's come off with his back, so we'll monitor it. But you know, the job that Reece has done been absolutely phenomenal. You know, Brad's come on today. It's valuable minutes for Brad's. Kai's gone in. You know, he's got a little bit of match minutes in there. So yeah, this week is crucial. We'll probably get together once just to keep ticking over, and then it's full steam ahead then for Llanelli on the 1st of December. So do you prefer having this week off, or would you just like to, you know, carry on the momentum of the last two matches? Yeah, it's difficult, Paul. I mean, you know, like you touched on there, I think it's a great point. When you go to TNS and win and keep a clean sheet, and when when your backs are against the wall at Cardiff Met and you've dug in and you've shown a different side to your game and you come away with a 2-0 victory, you probably want another game next week, but we haven't got one. But we've got to look at the positives. You know, we've got lads coming back now from injury. You know, Clive and Danny Brookwell have reacted really well. Ross Stevens is very close, so we can actually maybe go down to Caernarfon with a fully fit squad. That's based on how the lads react to the fitness programs and the prehab programs, etc. But yeah, it's a shame that we can't carry on, but it's one of them. You know, obviously they've got the Nathaniel MG Cup semi-finals. They're hoping for you know, good attendances, either attending them games or watching them games on S4C. And yeah, it's one of them. But the week prior to Caernarfon, we'll be bang at it again, and like I said, it'll be full steam ahead.
And finally, we've got 22 points now. Would you have settled for that before kick-off against Kevin Druitt on the opening day of the season?
Yeah, I would have. You're probably just looking back now with 7 games left until the split, and the draws that we've maybe picked up. You know, if we're picking up the odd win like within them, it's a totally different story. But you know, you always look back on seasons and it's ifs, buts and maybes. But yeah, 22 points, you know, probably would have snapped your hand off, Paul, to be fair. And we go into December. I've just told the boys there, you know, prior to us going in, it's there for us now. The incentive is there. We've got to hit December with both feet on the ground and go full steam ahead. There's some great games there for us, and yeah, we're just really looking forward to the challenge ahead.
Ac yn olaf, dwi am gofyn cwestiwn gwahanol i chdi heddiw, Sean. Mae'r celchan o 10 i'r rheolwr am hynna, ac tymor I fyny wan.
I reolwr up to now? Oh, now neu 10? Does that make sense, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm a game heddiw. Just am a boys yn gweithio'n galad. Like 10 to be there again. They've been tremendous. They've been absolutely tremendous today. They've really had to dig in there in the second half, and we were under I'd say enormous pressure, to be fair. We've had to defend our box, but that was one of our points at the start of the game. Just defend the box, you know, and keep the clean sheet. And the fans, okay, there wasn't too much goalmouth action going on, but the fans got right behind us, realised our backs were against the wall, and I think there was a moment like where Noah's taking us up all the pitch, rolled back to Daz. I thought he was going to hit it first time, but he didn't, and it picked the crowd up again. But the fans have been absolutely different class, and I'm sure the question that you asked earlier about there being a game next week, I'm sure the fans would love it. But I think we're taking a full a full bus down to Caernarfon, which is massive credit to them, you know, and the fans that want to follow us all over Wales. So yeah, glass of wine maybe tonight, you know, a couple of beers, watch the game back. I'll go again Monday in analysing the game and watching the Caernarfon game, and yeah, we'll go again in 2 weeks.
Enjoy your weekend off next week, Sean, and see you in a couple of weeks.
Thanks very much. I've got the missus's birthday meal tomorrow, so Gaz Eards, the MOM, did invite me to Chester tonight, Eards Kai, so I hope Lisa's watching later on, because I've turned that opportunity down because it's her birthday meal tomorrow. So yeah, I'll enjoy that. I'll enjoy that roast dinner tomorrow.
Correct. Diolch ti, Sean.
Diolch, dim problem.